Live, local, first, KFGO News.
West Fargo Police and North Dakota Game and Fish Department officers are keeping a watchful eye on a moose in West Fargo.
Well, the moose has just been sitting in Dwayne Agnes's backyard for since about 9:30 this morning. Agnes walked out to his shop, which is right behind his house, and he says he was actually startled to see this moose, which is about 5 feet tall, standing about 50 feet away from him. He noticed West Fargo Fire Chief Roy Schatzschneider driving by and waved him over, and he notified police and Game and have positioned their cars now on Cheyenne Street just to try to keep this animal if it decides to get up from going into traffic on busy Cheyenne. Doug Lear of Game and Fish is on scene.
Keep it from north or from going back into the east. The hope is that if the moose decides that it wants to move somewhere, that it gets up and it starts heading west or south. And right now, we're just going to try to keep from influencing the moose. We're going to try to see if the moose decides that it wants to go somewhere, and we're hopefully got enough of a little bit of a perimeter established so that it'll go back more towards the natural moose habitat.
Now, Lear says at this point it's not known how long it's going to be before this moose decides to get up and move. Authorities and Game and Fish are prepared to wait it out. They're hoping they don't have to take any action such as darting. They're hoping the moose just gets up and leaves on his own. But, of course, public safety concern, they want to make sure this moose does not get up and charge. So they are on the scene, keeping a close watch on the situation. They will assess live or every hour. Live on the scene in West Fargo, Bonnie Amistadi, 790 KFGO News.
And here we have someone who has witnessed the moose out in West Fargo. What's the status of the moose as of moments ago?
Here at Moose Central, he's laying down in the shelter belt in the shade and could care less what's going to happen next. He just is looking at all the gawkers and doesn't care.
Sounds like a relaxed moose. Well,
He definitely is.
Say hi to him. Thanks for calling.
We got some great things on the show today.
Like what? Like what?
Well, you ought to know, Bullwinkle. You're in some of them.